Are you a fan of the Civilization series? Get ready to explore 5 hidden gem indie city builders that will satisfy your strategy cravings and offer fresh gameplay experiences. Let's dive in. First on the list is MEMORIAPOLIS. If you've ever played Cities Skylines, you'll feel right at home. But this game adds a twist with 4x strategy elements. Instead of micromanaging everything, you're more of a city gardener, guiding your city's development through different leadership styles. What's really cool here is that your citizens actually build things on their own, so your city evolves naturally. You can focus on the big picture stuff like cultural buildings and faction politics. It's still in early access, but its beautiful visuals and unique mechanics make it a great option for Civilization fans craving something fresh. Next up, we've got Thronefall. This one's perfect for strategy lovers who want something a bit more relaxed but still deep enough to be satisfying. In Thronefall, your day is spent building your kingdom, setting up mills, walls, and other structures, and when night falls, you defend it from waves of invaders. It's a really fun balance between resource management and tactical combat. The economy is tight, and the progression feels super rewarding. So if you love that just one more turn feeling, but want something a bit simpler than Civilization, this game's for you. Now, let's talk about Reus 2. This one's a bit different. It's a god game where you control giant elemental creatures to shape the world. Instead of managing people directly, you're managing the environment, placing resources to help your civilizations grow. Depending on how you play, your humans can evolve into nature lovers, or even space explorers. It's hands-off compared to other city builders. But if you like thinking about the big picture and love a lot of replayability, Reus 2 is definitely worth checking out. Moving on, we have SteamWorld Build. If you're familiar with the SteamWorld series, you'll love the quirky steampunk vibe this game brings. Here, you're building a frontier town, managing resources, and keeping your industries running. But there's a twist. You also dig beneath your city for resources and secrets, which you need to build a rocket and escape the planet. The 2-layer gameplay makes this one stand out. Next, let's dive into Going Medieval. This game combines city building with a cool survival twist. You're rebuilding society after a plague, using 3D construction to create forts, towers, and even moats to protect your people. What makes this game stand out is the vertical building system. You can literally create multi-story fortresses. It's still in early access, but it's constantly improving, and the mix of colony management and fortress defense makes it perfect for Civilization fans who want more detailed, hands-on settlement building. Now, for something a bit more challenging, let's talk about Banished. In this game, survival is the name of the game. There's no tech tree or currency system. You're just trying to keep your villagers alive through harsh winters and scarce resources. Your people live, work, age, and die, so every choice you make really matters. It's simple in its design, but brutal in its difficulty. If you like tough games that reward careful planning and resource management, Banished will keep you on your toes. But fair warning, it's not for the faint-hearted. Speaking of survival, next up is Settlement Survival. It's similar to Banished but adds more complexity with production chains and forecasting systems. You'll be managing your people's basic needs while also developing trade routes and preparing for tough seasons. The resource management here is deep, and the disaster prep mechanics really make you think ahead. Building placement can feel a bit restrictive, but the randomly generated maps and the game's progression system will definitely keep you hooked. Last but not least, we've got Kingdoms and Castles. This one's got a simple but charming art style, and it's all about balancing city building with defense. You're managing a medieval town, growing your economy, and protecting your people from dragons and Viking raids. What's cool is how the game keeps you on your toes. Each threat requires different defensive strategies, so you're constantly balancing growth with security. It's simpler compared to the others, but it's perfect for anyone looking for an easy-to-pick-up, engaging city builder that still has some depth. So there you have it. 8 indie city builders, each offering something unique for strategy fans. Which one are you excited to try out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more awesome gaming recommendations.